Hola, hola, hola. Hi, amores. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. So I pulled some cards from my Twin Flame Hunger Vampire Edition Oracle deck because it was like pull cards, pull cards, pull cards. And I'm like, okay, on what, who, what, when, where. They're like divine feminine towards masculine and a little bit of the masculine towards the response of what the feminine is feeling and thinking. So these are the cards that came out, and I'm like, okay, I'll leave them there, and we will clarify with the Vampire Tarot. Okay, so I thought it was pretty interesting because I've been feeling lately energetically for the Divine Feminine that feminines, a lot of you guys are slowly like not becoming too obsessed with tarot readings as you were before. You're kind of like toning it down. You're more focused on like creative things. I see a lot of my feminines like really getting into like how to build stuff and make things for the home. So if you've been in that tinkering energy, that you know who I'm talking about. This could be you. So, and I'm also picking up that you know when you distract yourself from not thinking too much of your DM or the fuckery and all that, that you're in a much better headspace when that happens. So I think that's why you're trying to like build things and tinker and get creative and, you know, try to make some side money if you can. So, and it's been working. So if it's whatever is working, that's great. Okay, keep doing it. So let me go ahead and cleanse the energy using sound frequency. I'm going to use my bell. Sounds like a motherfucking fairies up in this bitch. Okay, so the first card we have here, which I thought was okay, it says, I feel a shift between us. So Divine Feminines, a lot of you guys have been feeling some type of energy shift between you and your DM. You can't put your foot or finger on it exactly. You don't know exactly what it is, but you're just like, damn, I feel like something's coming. I feel a shift. I feel like something's gonna fucking happen. And so you're like, what is it? What isn't? Maybe you even looked, you know, look things up, perhaps even had sleepless nights. I mean, I woke up drenching in sweat yesterday night, and my husband's like, oh my God, you're so wet. And I'm like, I know, I just could not sleep. I was like drenched in sweat. I felt like I got zero sleep last night, and a lot of my feminines I feel have been doing the same thing. And then on top of that, waking up super, super early, you know, having your coffee or your tea, and then just starting to get busy, like make yourself get busy. Me, I just do that because I'm psycho. And I've been doing that lately because my back has been killing me. And I feel like a lot of my feminines have been having upper back issues, neck issues. You've also been feeling super anxious and anxiety at night before you go to bed or while you're in bed. And you just feel a presence around you sometimes at night. And I feel like a lot of my feminines are going through a shift, but also you're picking up the extension symptoms of your divine masculine, in which that is why you're feeling this this shift, and you're like, what the fuck is this, you know? And the card next to that, it says, you're constantly on my mind, seducing my memories. See, so what do you have to do when you're just laying there at night and you can't sleep? Like, you think about your DM, you think about all these other things in life, like what's tomorrow going to bring? How is this going to end up? All that. Who knows what crazy things go through your mind, but lately, if it's been sensual, it's just, even if it's not sensual, just the thought of you guys being together, of what the conversation could be like, on how you're going to say certain things if you get the opportunity again, is like, it's seducing your mind to a point where you're like, yeah, I can't wait till this happens, or yeah, if only I can just hold him in my arms again, how it's gonna feel like. I can't wait to just smell him and on his chest when my head's on his chest. Like, all those things go through your mind. And so sometimes some of them can trigger you and upset you and piss you off. And so I see some of my feminines like posting stuff on social media, on their Facebook wall or Instagram stories and stuff, like memes. And it could be like directed towards your DM. And if your DM is watching you, that's why this card came out, which is saying watch what you say. And I'm also hearing watch what you post, because they're watching. Okay, they're watching you and they get defensive and they know it's being directed towards them, but at the same time you're trying to draw them in, but at the same time you're pushing them away with what you're saying or what you're projecting and posting. Okay, so be very careful and mindful of that, please. We also have, I want to know what you're thinking, let me in. So this is your divine masculine. Okay, you could have come to a point where you have decided to shut down your DM's energy, because, you know, there's times where you get irritated and you just fucking can't, right? I get it, girl. I get it. And so your DM feels that energy pull. They feel that shift. They feel that detachment. They feel that you're no longer like walking in their brain 24/7. So they're like, oh, well, I'm no longer picking up her telepathic thoughts or emotions or energy. What's going on? Let me spy. Let me look. Let me in. What are you thinking? You know? So it kind of like, it freaks them out. If you follow me on TikTok at firewitchtarot, there was a card that came out from my expressions of the heart oracle deck, and the card said, I am afraid now that you have tried stopping to fix us. Sorry, I said it wrong. So pretty much like if you've already like tried, you know, if you stop trying to fix the connection, that's why your DM is afraid now, because you have stopped, right? Just like when a wife says to their husband, you know, I nag you because I love you. The day I stop nagging you is the day I stop caring. So it's kind of like the same thing with the feminine and masculine. Like when you stop trying to chase or fix the connection, they start to fucking freak out. So, and it's interesting because the one above that, it says, my hopes of your return are diminishing. So feminine, yes. How many times have you felt like this? Like your hopes are slowly diminishing of their return. And just when you thought you lost hope, they come through, or something comes in, like a message or a reminder or downloads or a channel message, whatever it is. Like there's times where you don't get any of that, or you get too bombarded with them, where you're like, okay, but where is he at then? If I'm getting all these signs that he's coming, he hasn't done it. So your hopes of his return are diminishing. And so what you do is you start praying. You pray, you visualize, you send good energy. And so I feel like a lot of my divine feminines have been doing that, have been, you know, praying for your DM, for their, you know, good health and their happiness, and for them to stay awakened to the things that can't destroy them or fuck them up and put them on the wrong path. So for everyone it's different, but I do definitely feel like you have been either praying to your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors, whoever, higher power, for good energy and protection to surround you and your DM. And so here it says, don't detach yourself from me. You see what I mean? So if this is coming through, like I said, your DM knows when you detach yourself from them. And so especially if your hopes of them returning have been diminishing, you're like, okay, I'm just going to detach. They can feel that. They feel that you're no longer like on them mentally as much as you are, or energetically. So it's like, I want to know what you're thinking. Let me in. You're no longer letting me in telepathically or energetically or emotionally. Now I'm starting to worry. And then next to that, it says, soon I will come out of the dark. Okay, so it could be that your masculine right now is hiding in the shadows, or is going through something right now, a shift. Obviously, not all of them, okay? For those that are, and you can feel it. Why did my table just shake? It literally just moved. And it doesn't really move. Anyways, it felt like something pushed it. We've been having small earthquakes here and there, and here in Cali. So I'm just like, anytime I feel something, I'm like, huh? But anyways, so yeah. So yeah, your person could be coming out of the, you know, out of the shadows pretty soon. Maybe perhaps you're telling your DM that you will be coming out of the shadows soon. So if you're not making yourself be known, which is probably why they're spying and stuff, trying to see what's up, like where does she go and everything, maybe that's what this could also represent. Now, let's go ahead and clarify. Watch what you say. This card right here. What is it that my divine feminines have to be careful of what they are saying and projecting to their DM? What are some things that are coming through? The Seven of Grails. Yeah. Maybe it's about confusion. Maybe it's about them having options and you feeling like you're nothing compared to their options, and that they're nothing if they, you know, have those options that leave you confused. Like, how can a motherfucker be in and out or lead you on and yet disappear? Like, you could be saying stuff like that or commenting on things and they see that. Okay. So that could be one of the many things, right? We also have the Magician. Okay, the Magician here, I feel like your divine masculine has been trying to manifest you, to be honest with you. And especially because the guy here is holding a cross and pouring out a cup. You see that? It's kind of like he's tapping more into his spirituality and his higher self and learning more about the law of attraction and trying to manifest you as well. So because that's happening, that could be connected to, I feel, a shift, because maybe before, you know, you weren't able to feel this kind of energy happening. Wow. Had to fall on the floor. And we have two cards, the Ten of Knives and the Seven of Skulls, which is the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a very painful ending, right? There could have been a betrayal, something that was very painful that lasted a very long time for you to heal and overcome from. It was dreadful, right? Whatever they did, whatever went down, it could have been a third party, a karmic, whatever. It could be stupid shit, whatever it is. It's like something is taking so long to heal. Maybe perhaps you feel like, oh, I'm still affected by it. This fucking feeling won't go away. Or, you know, I'm waiting for them to apologize and they're taking too fucking long. Or, you know, that's far behind you now, because the Ten of Swords is also about the worst is behind you. And maybe right now you're healing and it's going to take some time for you to heal. So be a little bit more patient with yourself, okay? We have the Six of Cups, Six of Grails. Yeah, this is you having those memories right here. You're constantly seducing my mind and my memories, just like it says here. So that's like a perfect combo right there. See, she's like looking out the window, whatever she's doing on here, you know, having those memories, those flashbacks, wishing for them to return. Some of them are. A lot of you are deciding to open up as well, especially if you shut yourself down, or vice versa. Okay, yeah, the Ace of... Ooh, this Ace of Wands. You see that? That's why they are seducing your mind. The passion, honey. The passion is there. And this... Notice how the cross looks very similar to the one in the Magician. Like, girl, you know what they're trying to manifest. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, don't forget about us. Don't, baby, don't let it go. There I go again with my MC songs. Don't forget about us. Okay. Oh my God. Don't forget about it. Look at Two of Cups. I'm telling you, this is yet to come. Yep. Yes, indeedy. And look at the background. There's a full moon in the background. I think there's a gargoyle back there, or I don't know if that is or not. But those usually represent, you know, protection. So they're feeling like an intense connection, or they could be manifesting you, which is why you feel this shift, like what's happening. They could be trying to lure you in energetically, or thinking of you so much, and which is why you're having these thoughts and memories, and you're like, why is this happening now that I'm okay with not thinking of you so much, you know? Why? I know. The Three of Wands. Yep. That's their energy coming in. Yep. We're coming to pick you up. We're coming in to take you away. The Emperor has sent us to come get you. Especially if you have been stranded on the deserted island, being left out in the cold. They're like, Captain Hoo-Hoo over here is ready to come get you. Whatever the situation is, right? Whatever it is. So you have your back turned. You see that? Like, nope. If it ain't you, I ain't turning around. Yeah, 10 of Scepters. This is the 10 of Wands. You ain't trying to get more stress or burdened. You ain't trying to get that heavy energy if it's not going to make you 100% happy, or if it's not going to fulfill you, or if it's not for real, right? You have your own shit to worry about. You're like, I don't want to go through that healing, that slow, dreadful ass healing all over again. Because shit, man. Boy, does it suck when you're in that process, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Temperance. Look at her. Look at her hand on her forehead. Dios mío. It's taking so long to heal, and I've been so patient. Divine Diamond is getting on my nerves. Whatever it is, right? You're like, I've been patient. I've been healing. I've been doing the work. What do you want me to do? She looks like she's like, ay, Dios mío. But it also looks like she just caught a bow and arrow. And look at that. I just noticed that. Like, she just caught a bow and arrow. Like, maybe Cupid, maybe he's Mr., you know, manifester over here is throwing his Cupid bows at you. And you're turning your back, and then you catch it. You're like, I'm not going to let that shit hit me. So what? You could try to leave me again in the island over here by myself? So you're having a hard time, like, I guess, trusting it. We have the Six of Knives. Yeah, Six of Swords. This is about making amends, making peace. You see that little prophecy bird there? I was talking about crows and ravens in my YouTube live. So it's pretty interesting that this came out, because it's kind of like they're sending their little messengers, or to deliver those messages that have been put in your little brain here. But also this here is about them projecting peaceful memories and peaceful thoughts into your mind, so that when they do return, you don't feel like this energy of I hate you, or I can't trust you, or anything like that. Like, they want to make peace, and they want to move forward and move past the fuckery. Okay, so let's get a few more from the Hunger deck, and then we'll wrap it up. I'm sorry that I judged you unrighteously. Maybe perhaps they thought negative about you once upon a time, and now they know that they were completely wrong. Maybe they listened to many others besides you, and that's where they know they fucked up. Yeah, I'm in a ruthless phase. That's because they were in a ruthless phase. That's when they judged you unrighteously. And that's funny, because this card came out in my Instagram post. So it's like things are coming out in, you know, doubles and confirmation. So when they're in the ruthless phase, they're going to say shit and do shit to bring you down and drain you or whatever. And it's not fun. It's not fun getting up from that and healing from that. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Yeah, so you have been trying so hard to resist them. You're trying so hard to resist the call, the energy pool. Many times you've been wanting to reach out, either by saying hi or approaching them and breaking the silence, or by sending them a long 5-page letter expressing yourself, you know, either or. I fear you won't accept me for who I am. So a lot, feminines, a lot of you guys are afraid that they're not going to accept how you feel towards them. Maybe you've kept and resisted yourself from speaking how you truly feel because you're afraid of the wrong reaction, or you're afraid that it's going to kill the vibe or the connection, or they're going to run away again. And even though you feel it at the tip of your tongue, like, oh, I love you, I still love you, you're holding back and you're resisting because of that fuck shit you went through, you know? Control, yeah, everything you do affects me. So lately you have been trying to control yourself, you know? And it's like sometimes you feel like they have control over you and you don't like that. Because what they do, what they say really does affect you so much that it overpowers your own power. And you don't like that. I'm holding grudges that I need to release. Yeah, feminines. There's still grudges that you're holding on to so tightly that you need to let go of. Okay? It's not going to serve you any good to hold on to that. Especially if it's connected, you know, if it's connected to the Ten of Swords energy here. You know what I mean? Maybe you're still affected by that. And it's like you got to clear that energy. And so the fuck do they. Yeah, bottom of the deck, your love is the cure. So they're thinking, damn, either their love is the cure for you or your love is the cure for them, or both. That's interesting how that came out. And last but not least, we have hide and seek, which is pretty funny because what did we have here? I will soon come out of the dark. And then the hide and seek card is the one that came out last. So the hide and seek card, it says, come look for me, come chase me. This is pretty much you hiding, right? Playing hide and seek. Okay, well, if they want me, they know where to find me. I'm going to go hide now. Now it's your turn to come seek. And so maybe you got tired of waiting. Nothing happened. And you're like, okay, that's it. That's it. I'm gone. That's it. I'm not going. Whatever it is. You know, like the Grinch says, that's it. I'm not going. Or I'm out. If you were my YouTube live, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so you wanted them to come look for you, to come chase you, to come approach you the way you have been doing. And for some, it did happen. For others, it didn't. So you're like, okay, now I need to come out of the dark. I can't keep hiding, or I can't keep doing this to myself. And them fucking with me like this. So, all right. All right, so those are some of the messages that are coming through tonight. Sorry, couldn't do it any longer than that. I am just really tired. I had a very, very long day of, you know, errands and personal stuff that I had to do. So hopefully tomorrow, or in a day or so, I can, you know, be back on my A game and do some more festive lives. All right, Amonas, that is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for sharing, and subscribing. Please continue to do so. It helps the channel. And if you guys are interested in any of my self-made decks, the link is down below in the description box. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all that information is down below as well. All right, my loves, I'll talk to you soon.